I think it's each company has its own unique drivers, and I would say, and you mentioned Apple earlier, but I think the iPhone upgrade cycle is driving a multi-year revenue growth for Apple, and as you pointed out, people switching from Android as well, so they're doing very well. Now, on top of that, once you have iPhone sales, that leads to increases in sales in both the wearables and the services business. And then looking further afield for Apple, they've still got investments they're currently making in transportation and health, and they look like large markets which can drive this stock higher over the long term.
Okay, so if you are looking at big tech and you're not already invested, do you
Yeah.
look at those big headline names, the FANGs Plus, which we still have to hear from Amazon or Facebook, or is it wise to play this another way? Are there other sort of companies that perhaps have access to software, to cloud, to data? I mean, is it still time to get into these big US tech names?
I think it is, yeah. So if you look at a business like Alphabet or Microsoft, they have multi-year drivers that are going to push this stock higher over time, and their earnings as well. And cloud's an interesting one. So that's benefiting both Alphabet and Microsoft. And at the moment, we spend about 5% of our GDP on technology, and we see that moving to 10% by 2030. So despite the fact that it's these cloud shift has been happening for some time, it still has an enormous runway in front of it. So I would say for your viewers, any of those names would serve you well in a high quality portfolio.